Hey everyone, welcome to part 5 of The Road to Mega Man. I'm ShadowRock, and playing this game, Mega Man 5, is Ash Paulsen from GameXplain. Hey gang.
Hello there, how's it going?
Going good. It's good to have you back on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me back. I've been looking forward to doing hopefully another discussion with you, but we keep various things keep getting in the way, and we're never quite able to do it.
You're right. And yeah, it's been pretty crazy because we've been trying to do a Proto Dude too, but he got married recently, and
Right, I heard about that. I'm so happy for him.
Me too. And you know, he has a lot of things going on recently, so hopefully we'll all get to do a discussion together on Mega Man X Legacy Collection and Mega Man 11 coming up.
That would be nice. I know we can't talk about it yet, of course, but we do have Mega Man 11 to talk about soon, which is exciting.
Very, very exciting.
Yeah.
And actually, the Mega Man Network, I brought up the idea to him too, and he's like, "Oh, you guys having a discussion about me?" So you know, we might bring him too.
Nice. Okay. Very cool. That'd be a fun party.
It would be a very fun party.
Yeah. So, as I understand it, from what I remember of us talking before, you are a fellow Mega Man 5 fan. You're not one of the many detractors of this game.
No, I actually like this game. This is probably my favorite NES Mega Man game.
No, oh, okay. I didn't realize it was your favorite as well. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So we've got a kindred spirit here. I don't think I realized that, but yeah, man, Mega Man 5 just gets such a bad rap, and it doesn't deserve it.
No, it really does not. I mean, the level design is amazing. I mean, I understand too that it's pretty easy and the Mega Buster is overpowered, but they did try to nerf that by the fact that you can now get knocked out of your charge shot.
Right, which resets your charge cycle, which can be really annoying in this game when it happens.
Right. And the special weapons, I mean, if you know how to use them correctly, they can be kind of cool, but for the average layman, it's not the best.
Yeah. I do like certain of the special weapons, like the gyro attack and the crystal eye. Those are pretty cool, but in general, you got weapons like the power stone and the charge kick that just don't quite get the job done, especially the charge kick.
Right.
Because the charge kick hurts you more than, or at least as much as it hurts the enemy you're trying to use it against.
Yeah, if you're pretty reckless with it, that will happen.
Yeah.
Although you can kick a helicopter in the face, that's cool.
That is true, and that's, I mean, there is something to be said for that. But also, this game just loves to give out extra lives like candy.
Yes. It's like a vending machine.
Right, but it also has some of the best level designs in the series, I would say. So it goes, you know, there's a lot of good and a lot of not so good with Mega Man 5, but I think the good definitely outdoes the bad.
Right. I definitely agree with that. Give me a moment, actually. I think I'm getting called.
Sure. Oh yeah, go for it.
20 minutes later.
And we're back. Sorry about that.
No worries. So I was just actually using the special rush coil here to get an extra life here in Stone Man stage.
Dude, I love the secrets in this game.
Yeah, I do too, but I will say that the rush coil, I don't ever need it to be this again. Like, that was one thing about Mega Man 5 that was a little weird. Like, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know why Rush himself needed to ever jump.
Yeah, because he jumps like half the height he usually propels you, and then you have to jump to accomplish the same thing. So
Right.
It's very weird indeed.
Very strange. It just seemed like a change that happened for no reason, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, there's another one of those many extra lives that you get in Mega Man 5.
Yep. And Eddie's still here from Mega Man 4.
Right. It's always comforting to see Eddie come back. Mainstay. Oh, there's another extra life.
Man, you need to go do the lottery today.
I know, right?
I always find it weird how Eddie, you know, helps you out in the middle of the stage in 4 and 5 at least, and then later on he just becomes reduced to this item you have to buy to actually use.
I know. I agree. Oops.
So weird. But at least Mega Man 11 alleviates that to an extent by introducing the bad Eddie.
That's true. I do really love Evil Eddie or Anti-Eddie, whatever they call him. But what a cool idea, right?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And
I love tagging Stone Man with a shot just as he lands before he actually crumbles.
Yeah, I love how he just lands and crumbles and he's like, oh!
Yeah.
Proto Man has a lot of
Alright.
personality.
Yeah, he does. The Robot Masters in this game in general do. I really like their designs, like Gyro Man especially, and Crystal Man's cool. I'm not a big fan of Crystal Man's stage, but his design is really cool.
Yeah, Crystal Man, you definitely want the barrier going into that.
Right. Alright, I got the Power Stone, which is happens to be the name of another great Capcom game.
It's funny because I just thought the same thing.
Yeah, I always think of that when I see Power Stone. I'm like, oh yeah, the game.
Yeah, pretty cool name though.
Now, Charge Man here, he may be a fair representation of the idea of, maybe Capcom running out of, or maybe running low on really good Robot Master ideas. I do like his stage, but Charge Man himself, I don't know.
Yeah, Charge Man, he's just there, but I like his stage, the whole train, and you get on the train, you hear pretty much the whole stage is rumbling, and you just hear the train noises. I like that from
the
from,
game really is just like a technical showcase for the NES. It really is.
This looks really good.
Yeah. I love these guys, the Mets and the trains, because I love how you can slide right underneath your shots. It feels really good to like nail those guys like the right way, because you can hit them with a single pellet, and yet you can also still slide underneath their shots. It just feels really good to nail them.
Yeah, I love Mets in general, but that train form is really cool.
Yeah, it is, right?
These chickens, like, why are chickens on a train?
I know. So many good enemy designs in this game. So many.
And you also see with the rat there, you just killed. A good showcase of how OP the Buster is in this game. It's just a wide range.
Oop.
Ooh.
Yeah, enemies still love to spawn from off screen though.
Yep.
That's an NES mainstay.
And Mega Man 11 more or less does that too.
Yeah, it does actually.
Yeah.
We can see that from the demo. Like, even there's one part of the demo in Blockman stage where one of those hammer robots is coming in from the conveyor belt, and if you go too far off the screen, it'll come right back.
Yep, there it is. These stun guys. Ooh.
I know, I got hit by both.
Well, it happens to the best of us.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you'll see a fair amount of deaths through this run.
The LP curse will be real.
Oh, I know, right? That's the worst too. Is like, I remember too. I was doing an LP of Chrono Trigger for GameXplain, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the Power Stone here. And I was doing an LP of Chrono Trigger for GameXplain, and I got to the end of the game. This is like part 20 or whatever. And I got to the end of the game, and I've never ever lost to Lavos before, like ever.
Wow.
Charge Man killing me, and he one-shotted my entire team with that Lasers of Doom attack. And that has never happened to me, ever. And of course, it's the LP curse, just,
Yeah,
just
exactly.
in general.
Like, I was playing, I was playing the Mega Man X series, like all of them on the collection for my channel. And there's just so many moments, like, Mega Man X3 stands out. There's just so many places where I died that I never died before, and I'm like, that's never happened to me before. But of course, it happened when I was live streaming.
Of course, that always, it's just the way it is. And of course, the chat had a field day. They're like, "Oh man, you got wiped out, one-shotted," and I'm like, I don't even know how this happened. What in the world? I don't even get it. Thankfully, I was able to come back and then beat the game. So it's not like it happened twice in a row, but still, it was like, oh, the LP curse hit me in full force today.
Oof. Yeah, that's basically how it always happens. You get on stream and you start to do really badly because you're trying to pay attention to the chat and the game itself, and there's like, oh, this guy sucks hard at this game. I'm just gonna turn off the stream now. Bye bye. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Because, people just love giving streamers a hard time, and it's like, man, you don't even know. It's because streaming isn't just playing a video game, it's also like you're acting at the same time, too, it's like you're performing.
Yeah.
And that takes a lot of energy. Yeah, and it takes a lot of energy, and so it's like, it's not so, like, people who don't stream or who aren't game journalists, and look, I'm not saying that game journalism is the hardest job in the world. It's not. We're not firefighters, we're not teachers, anything like that, but people love to give game journalists who have a bad demo at shows or whatever a hard time, and it's like, look, unless you've been on a crowded show floor and you're hot and you're tired and your feet hurt and you're playing video games in that context, until you've done that and you can see how much harder it is to play video games under those conditions, it's like you have no idea. Because it's not like, playing a game at a trade show or playing a game while you're streaming isn't like kicking back, in the comfort of your own home and just chilling out and having a beer, and it's not the same thing. You're not relaxed.
Right, and a prime example of this is when I tried Mega Man 11's Blockman demo. I live streamed my very first attempt at it, and I did horrible. I got game over like 3 times maybe, but...
That happens.
It definitely happens, and to be fair, it was my first time. I was learning how everything worked.
Sure.
But, as soon as I got off the stream and I tried playing it casually on my own, I did way better. I could do perfect runs of the game.
Of course.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens. I had at PAX recently. I went to PAX and I had a couple of demo appointments with Mega Man 11, and we couldn't use my Impact Man footage because they had Impact Man staged on the show floor, and I just, but when you're playing on the show floor, I just had such a bad run. Oops.
Oh.
And we couldn't even use the footage because it was so bad. Like, I kept dying and I didn't even make it that far in the stage. I was playing on normal, not casual. But what I should have done to kind of offset the fact that I was playing on a show floor, I should have played on casual. And that was my mistake.
Sure.
But
I was actually wondering about that, if you got Impact Man footage there, because I saw Blast Man upload it. I'm like, well, did you do Impact Man?
Yeah, so that's the thing is we did Blast Man, and that footage was good enough to use, but Impact Man was not, and I kept trying to get back over to Capcom to do another appointment, but it just never quite happened because we had so many other appointments to do as well.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that definitely happens. Like, the infamous story of the guy with Cuphead.
Oh, I know. I felt bad. I felt so bad for that guy because it's like, I can totally put myself in his shoes because, like any one of us would know, oh yeah, air dash or, dash in the air, no big deal. But I'm sure he had been playing games all day and had probably not had nearly enough sleep and was probably just kind of zoned out. And that happens to the best of us. And people just dragged him through the mud so much for that. I felt so bad.
And now we have jokes like game journalist mode.
Exactly. People are brutal when it comes to game journalism.
Yeah, it's like, in general, people are pretty brutal when it comes to, like, video games, how skilled a person is at a video game.
That's a good point, and I don't understand why that is, because you think, a lot of us who grew up playing video games were, like, nerds and ostracized as kids. It's like, why would we do that to other people,
Yeah, like...
For not being good at video games.
Not
like,
everybody...
Of all the important things.
Yeah. Not everybody has to be good at video games. Like, my little sister, she's never played Mega Man before, but I let her play the demo on newcomer mode, and she actually did most of it by herself.
Nice.
Yeah,
but no,
so.
she's playing on newcomer mode, so that doesn't count. It's you gotta talk
Get
crap.
right.
I just don't understand that. It's like, by the way, I didn't get to mention this while we were playing, but Wave Man, both his stage and Wave Man himself, are like one of my favorite parts of this game. I just love Wave Man's
cool.
music. Yeah, I love his song. I love the jet ski part. I love just kind of everything. I love the fight. I love how you have to like jump in between Wave Man and his harpoon. Like just everything about Wave Man I like.
This is one of my favorite stages right here, Starman. You got the anti-gravity going on, the meteors.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
It's a cool stage. I'm not as big a fan of the music in this stage, but I like the stage itself.
Yeah. Yeah, people give developers a bad time with easy modes. Like, oh, game journalist mode, haha. I'm never gonna play this. Well, you don't have to if it's not for you.
Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, exactly. But that's something that people often forget anyway. It's just like, not everything has to be designed for them.
No,
like people tend to get indignant when something isn't designed for them, and it's like, not everything has to be for you.
Like, I think Capcom made the smart play of Mega Man 11 having all these difficulty modes because now people that aren't very good at Mega Man can actually get through it.
Right, exactly. And that was, and same thing with 10. They did that too with the beginner mode in 10, which I think was a good. You had some Mega Man fans complaining about that back then too, like, oh, it's too easy. We don't want scrubs playing our games.
Then play normal.
Then play normal mode. It's like play normal or hard or hero or superhero or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I think it's always best when a game is designed to meet people where they are and can, engage people of different skill levels and backgrounds and such.
I just find it very funny when people get upset over a option. just an option.
Yeah, right? I will never understand that. People get so bent out of shape just having the option to do something, and it's like, if you don't like it, then don't use that option.
Just don't.
Don't use it. It's there for people who want it.
No one's holding you at gunpoint saying, "Oh, you gotta play newcomer mode."
Right. And like, and some people act as though like if playing a game on easy is like the worst thing you can do, and it's like typically I'll play through a game on normal, but like sometimes if I'm just rushing or I just want to get a game story, like for example, I'm not a big first-person shooter guy, but sometimes I just want to blow off some steam and play like a Call of Duty campaign, and just just watch some things explode. You can be damn sure I'm going to be playing through that campaign on the easiest setting possible, and I have no shame about it whatsoever.
For me, I usually play on normal mode myself, but like say JRPGs, if you just don't want to sit through the grinding all the time and just want to get right to the story, which is the main attraction of a JRPG, play on normal, play on easy actually.
Yeah, exactly. One of my favorite things about the Bravely games, like Bravely Default and Bravely Second, is how they allow you to basically set the random encounter rate whenever you want. You can set the random encounter rate, you can set the difficulty, and basically you can adjust that on the fly. And I love when games do that.
I love it too. Speaking of, Starman is pretty interesting. I mean, he's a pretty basic guy to fight. That's why I usually go after him first, because look how easy this is.
As I start getting hit. Yeah, what's funny is he's made even easier by the water wave. Like, he's completely neutered with the water wave.
Completely. You just destroy
it just
that
takes
barrier.
down his shield. Yeah. I also love the weapon get animation in this game. It too is also kind of unique compared to other Mega Man games. It had kind of a fiercer, faster look to it.
You see like the whole 3D view. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that too. Yeah, just there's so many cool little technical touches in Mega Man 5.
Like, look at that. You get 2 weapons from a Robot Master? When does that happen?
I know. All right, time for Gravity Man, one of my favorite stages in the entire series.
This is my favorite stage.
Nice. Yeah, it might in fact be my favorite stage. It definitely is my favorite in the game, and it may be my favorite in the whole series. Like, the music's good. I love the gameplay gimmick. Like, everything about the stage is really cool.
Yep. Wait until you see this coming up after we get rid of this guy.
Oh, yeah. So good.
Bam. Mind blown. You're
right?
on the ceiling.
I remember the first time I played Mega Man 5 as a kid, too, and I'm like, this is so cool.
Like, you gotta, like, climb down instead of up.
Yeah, you climb down. I know, I love that. Plus, I love that parallax scrolling effect you get here in this part of the stage. Really neat for the NES. You don't see, like, objects on different, or, like, background layers on different layers very often in NES games, but you do here. Really cool effect, because you have that blue wall behind the green part that looks like it's on a different layer, and I just love that. Plus, I love this part, too, where you can just kind of pop up, like Spider-Man,
yeah,
just over
that's
and over
awesome.
again. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see what people mean, but oh yeah, if you like hold left all the way there, you can never reach those spikes. It's just never gonna happen.
Oh really? I don't think I realized that.
Yeah, it's like I was watching Gemini Laser's LP of this game, and he actually tried to kill himself on those spikes, but he just never could do it.
But he couldn't do it. That's so funny.
Like, Gravity Man, bad investment.
Yeah, I don't think I realized at all. These guys though.
Yeah, they're a bit fast.
Let's just get out of here.
If only you had the speed gear.
I know, need the speed gear.
I wonder, like, once we really get used to the double gear system, how much it's going to affect our gameplay going back to the older games. It's like,
I know.
Oh man, I wish I had the speed gear here.
I will say, just playing the demo, like, even playing the demo just like Blockman stage, I'm much better at using the speed gear than I am the power gear. Like, I am not good at working the power gear into my routine.
Same
I'm
here.
just not good at it. I don't know why.
Yeah, I've only just used it for powering up the special weapons. That's
yeah,
about
same
it.
here. I never use it for the Buster.
Yeah. Power gear is a bit...
Right.
I'm sure, like, speedrunners will get really good use out of it, but for the average person, speed gear is mostly the way to go.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what speedrunners are able to do in this game. Or in 11, I mean.
You know, like, just based off the demo, though, like, this game is looking like a really cool speedrunner game.
It really is. I'm really, yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing what people can do with it.
Yeah, this fight is pretty cool, too. You're constantly shifting between the ceiling and the floor.
Yeah, I enjoy that fight. Plus, it's a really fun fight to do with just the Mega Buster as well.
Yeah. I like to do that
Alright, well
too.
there's Gravity Man down.
Yeah, I think that's our 4th one down?
Fifth.
Mmm.
Yeah, because I started with Stone Man, and then went to Charge Man, and then Wave Man, Star Man, and now Gravity Man.
Nice. Oh yes, we also get Gravity Hold.
Yes.
Amazing.
One of those infamous screen clearing attacks.
Yep. It's a shame you already defeated Starman because there's this one screen where you have these space Mets coming at you. You just use Gravity Hold, and they just go flying up.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly which part you're talking about, too. Yeah.
Yeah, Gravity Hold was a pretty funny weapon.
Gyro Man stage is always fun. I like the music. I like the just the whole vibe of Gyro Man stage.
Yeah, it's almost like to me, it's kind of like Airman Stage 2.0.
Yeah, it kind of reminds of Airman stage or even Cloudman stage.
Yeah. Speaking of that, actually, like I said before, I don't know because we actually had to scrap recording earlier, but I was saying that Mega Man 5 was my favorite of the NES games, but I think my favorite classic game of all is Mega Man 7.
Interesting. Okay, so that actually, I love hearing that because so many people don't give 7 its fair due either. And so what is it about 7 that you like so much?
Just like with this game, I think the level design is really unique and interesting. I love how you can basically manipulate the environment with the special weapons. Like in Cloudman stage, for example, you can use the freeze weapon to create snow, and you really change the way the stage plays out for the rest of it. And you can do a lot of different things, and in Junkman stage as well. You know, a lot of little different touches there. I like it.
Yeah, that, not only that, but also I love the animation. Like, it's true that maybe some of the enemy sprites or some of the sprites in general are probably too big relative to the screen size, but I love the animation. Like, it's got some of the best pixel animation on the SNES, I would say. It's just, I don't know, every single, even minor enemy is so well animated.
I agree. And then we get to, like, the Wily stages. It has some of the best Wily stage music I've ever heard.
Yes.
Especially
and
the first one.
I love how it escalates, too. Like, I love how the Wily stage music totally escalates. Like, the first one is all kind of, like, you know, mysterious and foreboding, and then... Ooh, that was close.
Right, and it's so epic. Oof!
I tried to jump in time, and it didn't quite happen.
You know what? That happens to me a lot, too, so it's okay.
Yeah. I feel like I died there more often than not.
Yeah, it's a very tight window, because it just drops so suddenly.
Yeah.
And you got these guys messing with you too, so...
Exactly. Here I like to kind of jump, so I don't have to do... I try to do like a full-length jump before I need to, so I don't have to do like a tap jump and then risk hitting the spikes.
Yeah, it's very easy to die here too by accident.
Yeah.
Oof, there we go.
There we go. Nice.
They kind of tried this concept again in Blizzard Wolfgang stage in X6.
Oh, we don't talk about X6. That game, what a slog. So, are there things about X6 that you like?
I mean, the level design's pretty crap in X6.
It really, really is.
I mean, what do I like about X6? I like the armors. I like the fact that it's based on X4 and X5, so the gameplay is pretty solid. It's just the level design that really throws things out of whack.
Right. Yeah, God, there's so much wrong with 6 when it could have been better than it is. It's just, it was so clearly rushed.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, you can really tell when a Mega Man game is rushed.
Oh yeah, you definitely can.
And to be fair, too, like, pretty much every Mega Man game was rushed. Even Mega Man 7, which is my favorite of the classic, that only had a 3-month development cycle. So,
although, yeah, it's true, and with that game you can't really tell, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, they did a really good job for 3 months.
Yeah. All right, well, that's Gyro Man down.
Nice. It's actually amazing what they did in Mega Man 7. Not only did they only have 3 months, but they created a new engine. They created, like, all these new sprites and everything. Like, man.
Right.
And they still made a really good game.
Yeah. No, it's like, and not only that, not only is it a really good game, but it's a really polished game. Again, like what I said about the sprite animation and such. Like, it's just more polished than it has any right to be for a game that was in development for 3 months.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure it was hell, but it paid off.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I think if you read some of the development excerpts from like the Mega Man 25 art book or the Mega Man Official Complete Works art book, which I edited, by the way, I was the editor on that, on both of them.
Nice.
If you read some of the experts, you hear about how difficult the development period was for Mega Man 7, which I can only imagine.
I know, right? Oh man.
I can't even imagine having to make a game in 3 months. Like, I've produced a couple of games, or a few games, and I know how difficult game development is. I can't imagine being told, hey, okay, you have 3 months to make this game.
Right? That's just like no time.
These parts are so hard on for Mega Man 4 for the Game Boy, with the crystal droppers. Those parts are so difficult in the Game Boy version of this stage.
Yeah, I imagine. Actually, I remember because I did play through the Mega Man World games recently.
You did? Okay, nice.
Whenever they came out on the 3DS Virtual Console, that's when I played them for the first time.
Okay.
You know, they were...
Oh, so that was your first time playing them, okay.
Yeah, that was, actually. I never had a chance to play them on the actual Game Boy. That was before my time, I guess.
Gotcha. Ooh, that was close. What do you think of the World games?
You know, I could see how, like, the first 4 games are pretty... Like, Capcom just wanted to get something out on the Game Boy, clearly. So they just recycled content. It's kind of like the Extreme games. But...
I like 4 a lot, though.
Yeah, I think I enjoyed 4. But 5 was definitely the standout. It had an original story. Pretty interesting concepts, like... who would ever thought that to defeat some aliens, Mega Man had to not shoot a charge shot, but shoot his knuckle at him.
Shoot his fist, yeah, basically. Yeah, no, I like the whole Star Droid thing. I like you said, it was an original story with an original villain, which never happens.
Mm-hmm.
So that was nice.
That's true, too. Yeah, no Dr. Wily.
But I have to say, though, I think 4 was also really good. Like, even though it reused content, it was just really good in its own way. It was really, again, it was actually very polished. I would say it was kind of like the Mega Man 5 of the World Series, where maybe some parts of it, like the fact that it reused content, okay, maybe not so great, but it was so polished. And the music was fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Also,
like,
I have to give you props for getting that letter back there, because I always miss that one.
Oh, do you? Thank you. Yeah. I thought I was going to miss it for a second, and then I thankfully did not. Alright, let's go ahead and, I like using the gyro attacks, so...
Yeah, gyro attack is one of the better weapons in this game.
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
I love dodging that. That's such a fun move to dodge when he shoots the crystal eye at you.
That was sick.
And the only reason I know how to dodge that is because the credit sequence in Mega Man World 4 that shows you how to dodge the crystal eye, like that initial blast. It shows you how to dodge it. So basically, the crystal or the credit sequence in Mega Man 4 for the Game Boy, it's just the AI or somebody at Capcom showing you, basically expertly playing through all these boss fights and showing you how to dodge everything. So I remembered, I committed to memory how to dodge the crystal eye there.
Nice. Well, we got one more to go. Napalm Man. Napalm Man.
I love this guy's design. Napalm Man is so cool.
I always remember how Napalm Man destroyed my mystery data in Battle 5, though.
He what? Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was kind of nasty in Battle Network 5, huh?
In Double Team DS, they have a mechanic where you can, like your partner net navies from your team can actually join in for an attack to help you in battle. And basically, I was doing this battle in one of my LPs. There's how there's in battle mystery data. If you clear the fight without destroying it, you get the item. Right as the battle ended, Napalm Man got summoned and destroyed the mystery data. I was like, no, dude.
That sucks. Yeah, Napalm Man doesn't care about what he destroys. He just likes blowing up things.
Pretty much. It's a nice little secret there.
Wasn't this stage like censored in certain regions of the world because it was kind of like a, what was it, kind of like foxholes, you know, war themed, and that didn't fly well in certain parts of the world.
Oh, that's the first time I'm hearing about that.
I feel, yeah, maybe look it up after this, because I feel like I feel like I'm pretty sure I remember that this stage was somehow censored in certain parts of the world because of its relation to, you know, wartime, and it's basically a series of foxholes. I can't remember where. I could be wrong. I might just be totally speaking, you know, just nonsense here, but I'm pretty sure it was. Also, I hate these guys, the Apache Joes.
Yeah. You kick them for that.
I know, I do like that the gyro attack does one-shot them, or maybe two-shot them, but God, they just stay right on top of you.
Well, you got extra lives, so that's nice.
That's true. I have, like, what, I have 9 now. I probably had 9 for a while now.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll happen in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, in this part, you gotta destroy the guy over a bed of spikes. Right.
There we go. And I just got beat.
Nice. Beat's really good in this game. I also like that about this game.
Yeah, he is.
He got nerfed in every other game.
He did, but I really like how this game introduced him. I've always been a big fan of Beat, and just in general, I like the idea of Beat, so it was really cool to see him introduced in this game.
Yeah, Beat is one of my favorite animal buddies. For sure.
Same here. Ah.
Oof.
I know, those missiles drive me crazy.
It's weird that other animal buddies don't get much spotlight, like Tango the cat.
I know, Tango needs more love. He got a little love in Mega Man 10.
Yeah.
But, like, he was just a cameo, basically.
Pretty much. Like, let him help out, too.
Yeah, he deserves better. So, I've been curious, what is your least favorite classic game?
My least favorite?
Yeah.
I think it's a toss-up between Mega Man 1 and Mega Man 2.
Okay, fair. Wow, 2. Now, I didn't expect it to be maybe your least favorite, but wow, okay.
2 is fine, but like when you get to the Wily stages, it just falls apart so quickly.
Yeah, no, I hear you. That's a really good point. I mean, I feel the exact same way. I don't know if I feel that way enough for 2 to be among my least favorite, but it's certainly, you know, down there because of that. But I would say mine. I used to say it's 8, but I've actually come around on 8. Like, I actually really
love
appreciate
8.
what 8
I would
tried
never,
to do. Yeah.
I would never say 8 was my least favorite.
Yeah, so I've come around on 8 for sure. I would say at this point my least favorite's probably either 1 or 4. For some reason, 4 never quite clicked with me as much as the others.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I never cared much for 4 either, but I can see why a lot of people say it's their favorite. Like Megafil X, which I recorded with for the series. You know, 4 has a lot of unique things as well, and I wouldn't say it's the most polished game, like unlike Mega Man 5, because Mega Man 4 has a lot of glitches, as Megafil showed off.
I need to see some of that. I don't think I realized how glitchy 4 could be.
Oh yeah, he showed me some really cool things. You should definitely check that out.
Nice, yeah, I will. Megafil X does great work.
He does.
I mean, God, Mega Man Unlimited, that alone.
Right. I was talking to him about that, and he said he's pretty much done with that game, but he might be working on a new project, so, ooh.
Okay, nice. I do love how he basically, like, took that game as, like, his chance to do the fan showdown between classic Mega Man and like, Prototype Zero that everyone wanted to see.
Yep.
Such a cool, and the way he handled it, too, was perfect. Like,
I know.
It's really well done.
It was really well done. So much to the point that apparently some fans took that as canon.
Well, I remember back before Mega Man 10 was announced, I remember that you probably know where I'm going with this, but I got an email from Capcom about Mega Man 10, I think it was, and they were using Megafil X's assets from, I think, Comet Woman stage. And it was really embarrassing because it was some intern at Capcom who didn't realize, you know, they probably Googled Mega Man 10 and didn't realize, and they ended up using Megafil X's assets in an official, you know, email out to fans. It was really bad.
Well, that's terrible.
I'll never forget it. I was sitting at work and I got an email from Capcom about Mega Man 10, and it was a link to like a Mega Man 10 site put up by Capcom or something, and it used tile sets and graphics from Comet Woman stage.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate.
I definitely remember when it was called Mega Man 10, and then the real one came out. Yeah, like I got a comment one time. I think it might have been our discussion video actually. We were talking about how
really?
like there's no way Zero would appear in a classic game, and someone was like, "Well, Zero appeared in Mega Man 10."
Oh man, really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I'm like, are you thinking of a limited? That's not 10, really.
Yeah, that's got to drive Capcom crazy when stuff like that happens.
Yeah. Good thing Capcom is pretty nice to fan games overall, though. I mean,
Oh, for sure.
Heck, they put their name on one.
Oh, this happened again.
Oof.
I know. It's got him scrolled on scroll. That helps, though. I'll take that.
Those guys look like the
In
walkers
exchange.
from Star Wars.
Oh, they do, like the AT-ATs, I think they're
Yeah.
called. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can just rush Jet across here.
Yeah, I love to skip this part.
There we go. Nice. And
Nice. And then we rush Coil.
then- yeah. Ah.
Ooh, that was close.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot you can't do that in this game.
Oh.
I completely forgot you can't put rush on the spikes in this game.
Oh, I forgot about that too.
Yeah, you go right through him as if he's not even there. I completely forgot about that.
Wow.
There we
But,
go.
you know, we didn't
Go
get sent back that far, so that's good.
Yeah, that's a relief.
Also, can we
Alright,
talk
let's
about the music in this stage?
Oh, it's some of the best.
It's probably my favorite stage theme ever. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it's honestly it's up there for me. It's absolutely one of the very best. There we go. Got
Yeah,
it.
we'll use all this energy if we have to.
I know. I was like, I don't want to run out.
We'll get it
these
back.
guys.
Oh yeah,
Forgot about
those
these
guys.
guys.
They only appear in that one section, I think. Weird.
Yeah, I think so.
It's kind of
really strange.
They're just there. Like, hello,
Yeah, just kind of chilling.
bye bye.
Yeah.
And we have the entrance of the first Dark Man robot.
Oops.
He just stands on the ground all the time.
Just kind of chills.
And his weakness is the Wayman's weapon. So
That's what I thought. Yeah.
yeah, since
Thought I remember
it
that being the case.
just travels along the ground, so makes sense.
Right. Ah no.
No.
All right. Let's see if it's. Can I do it?
Can you do
where's
it?
the water wave. Woo!
Nice.
That was close.
clutch.
I thought I was gonna have a chance to finish with the Mega Buster, but not quite.
No, that would have been very dicey. That happened to me earlier with Mega Man 2. Flashman almost got me, but I clutched out the Metal
Yeah.
Blade.
Nice, nice. Flashman can be kind of annoying the way he kind of sticks close to you.
Alright.
I feel like it would be so much more fair if contact damage damaged both Mega Man and the enemy doing the contact damage.
Yeah, for sure.
That would be so much more fair.
It's like, you touched me, I hurt you too.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so yeah, no, this song, I love that it's used for every stage in the Proto Man's castle, just because it's that good.
Right? It's really, really good. Yeah, speaking of though, like, it is pretty weird thing. Like, one of those only makes sense in video games type thing. The fact that touching things hurts you.
Right.
Just the mere fact of touching.
Just the mere fact of touch. Wow, gee, I got 3 extra lives.
Jeez, we're going for the big gold in the lottery today.
I know, right? Alright, so at this part I like to use B. Let's see if he doesn't always help me as much as I'd like him to, but
Oh yeah,
let's see here.
this part gets me sometimes.
Come on, Beat.
Good boy.
Nice. There we go. That part definitely gets me sometimes, though.
Yeah, me too. I love how you just slide under these.
Yeah, I love that. And you can fire through the crystal. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, there's another extra life.
Oh, you can fire through the crystal?
I thought you could, but I could be wrong about that. I thought you could.
Yeah.
I might. Yep, I'm wrong about that.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to get an attack on those guys. Pretty.
Yeah.
A lot of the time. Okay, there we go. And this is like a fight section. Oh yeah, and here's a free E-tank, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
I would say that's something this game does a lot, is it gives you free tanks. Like, here you go.
It does. Yeah, it definitely does.
Like, I definitely see why some people say this game is boring because it's too easy. They give you too many lives, too many E-tanks.
Yeah.
Your charge
I think
shot.
that's a completely fair criticism.
Yeah. I don't think it makes the game boring per se. Like, I still have a lot of fun with this game.
Yeah, I agree. Do I have any
it's just
weapons to rush coil, I guess?
It's like, you know, what we were talking about earlier. People really, like, if you're not doing, like, a really hard game, a super speed run, or you're really not good at the game, they're just not interested, but I don't think a game needs to be hard to be fun.
Definitely not. You'd think it would, based on what some people say, but it really doesn't.
Yeah, like, Kirby is a prime example of that. It's designed to be easy, but it's still a fun adventure.
Oh no, Kirby's like one of my favorite series, and it's one of the easiest out there, but that doesn't make it any less fun.
Right.
100%.
These
tigers. I forgot that. I know, these tigers. Okay, there we go. I forgot he'll just kind of jump off with himself without me doing anything.
I didn't know Birdman liked tigers, but okay.
Let's see, I forget what the weakness of this guy is.
I'm not sure, actually.
Yeah, I can't remember. Oops.
It could be Crystal Eye?
Yeah, that sounds familiar to me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that this is literally all he does, though.
I know, he just walks back and forth.
Just kind of walks back and forth, tries to hit you with that barrier, which he just did.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this barrier will protect me. Well, it did, to be fair.
There we go.
Nice.
Cool. Now now down to Darkman 3.
You have to imagine, like, playing this game for the first time. You see all these weird Darkman robots. You're like, wait a minute. They all look the same. What's going on here?
I love the look of Proto Man's castle here, too.
Yeah, it's literal helmet. It's,
yeah.
Like, man, the ego is big.
I think the weakness for this boss is, it's just, beat, right?
Yeah, maybe. I always use beat on the next one, though.
On Darkman 4?
Yeah. But something funny I used to do for this Darkman robot is, you know, he likes to freeze you, so I like to use charge kick, and when he freezes you, your charge kick will still be out, and he can still get hit by it.
Oh, yeah. God, those Apache Joes are so annoying.
That's actually the part where you can kick one in the face with a charge kick.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay,
yeah.
Nice.
It's possible.
Go ahead and get that, why not?
He just hands it to you.
I do wish that the Legacy Collection version of the first 6 games, I do wish they had added in L&R weapon switching. I get why they didn't, but I wish they had.
I mean, they did it for the Complete Works collection, so...
Right. Yeah, just have it work exactly like it does in 10. I feel like that would be perfect with the little icon above Mega Man's head.
Yeah. But, you know, I guess we gotta go for authenticity.
Yeah, exactly. That was the reason they gave for only including the PlayStation version of Mega Man 8. And I'm like, I mean, okay, I guess that tracks, but I don't know. I would have liked to see the Saturn version, personally. At least included as an option.
They really need to do a Saturn port eventually. I think the real reason is because Saturn games are actually really hard to emulate.
Yeah, they are. But God, what a great console. And it would be great to see other people, or, you know, more people get to experience the Cutman and Woodman extra content in 8.
Right, because I never actually experienced it myself because they keep releasing the same PlayStation port.
Right. Yeah, actually, me neither. I never got to play the Saturn version back in the day. I only got to play the PlayStation version as a kid. And I had a Saturn, but for some reason, I think I don't know. Oh no, did the Saturn version ever come out outside of America or Japan?
I'm pretty sure it did.
Okay, for some reason I ended up getting the PlayStation version. I don't know why exactly. Because I had a Saturn.
It was the one that came out first, I know that.
That's probably why then. I probably just wanted to get it as soon as possible.
I learned about this from like the old G4 interview that was included in the anniversary collection. That
Oh, nice.
PlayStation was like, oh, we want like a timed exclusive to Mega Man 8, and we also want this booklet with the Robot Masters included or something. That like
Right,
something
of
a little
course.
different.
I remember that. Yeah, the Robot Master booklet. Yeah, that was like some of the early days of like collector's editions and things like that.
Yeah, like for a long
Oh,
time.
you hit me twice.
Oof.
Yeah, I know
He
you hit
just
me
fell
twice,
down.
and there's
Look at-
another one.
Yeah, another
Let's see,
one.
is there anything I can use against these guys that'll kill them fast?
Good
Not
question.
the Crystal Eye, apparently.
Okay,
The
nice.
Crystal Eye didn't do anything. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No. I used an E-Tank by accident.
We'll
That's
be
okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day, Capcom and Sony were like really close. Like Sony will say, "Hey, we want a 3D Mega Man on our platform." Okay, here's Mega Man Legends.
Yeah. Oh, Legends. We hardly knew thee.
I hope we do get Legends 3 someday.
I do too. I don't expect it, but I do hope that we get it someday.
Yeah. And let's revisit this topic too. So after the collections have come out, how do you think how likely is it that you think X9 will come out now?
I gotta say, I have a strong feeling that X9 is already in pre-production or is about to be. I just have this feeling that it is.
I think so too, because I don't know if you heard, but recently the producer of Mega Man 11, Kazuhiro Tsuchiya, he said that Mega Man X9 is not in development, but he's not saying that they haven't done anything either.
Exactly. So I don't know. I kind of think it is in development personally.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty clear sign. It's like, oh, we're not developing it, but I'm not saying that nothing's being done either.
Right. Man, Beat just went to town on that guy.
Like, I'm pretty sure that'll be the next project after Mega Man 11 is all out and good and everything.
I have a feeling. I think, yeah, I do have a feeling it's already in pre-production. I hope so. I mean, I hope I'm right about that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It just kind of feels like they've been ramping up to a big Mega Man X announcement for a while now.
Right, and like for example, why would they want us to play all 8 Mega Man X titles again?
Right, exactly.
Unless they were planning for something big.
Right. Oh, oops, I think I
Like
screwed this up.
Ooh,
Ooh,
yeah.
that was close.
Yeah, this is a very interesting room though.
I thought so too, yeah.
It's fun to play around here.
Alright. Yeah, it is kind of. It's a unique idea that they never really brought back.
Yeah. Imagine a whole stage around that concept.
I know.
there's
Oh,
Proto
man, it's
Man.
Proto Man. I know.
Brother, why you do this?
It's so good. I love the NES cinematics. It's so good.
Oh, what?
I love it.
2 Proto Man.
So good.
I love it. He just backs up. Oh crap. And,
Do we ever find out what the L stands for in L Tank?
I just thought it was called Light Tank.
Light Tank? Okay, that makes sense.
Or the Life Tank, maybe.
Life Tank, yeah.
There's the real Dark Man.
I know. So you usually use Beat for this?
Yeah, Beat does a lot of damage to him.
Well, unfortunately, I am completely out of Beat, so I'm just going to use the Mega Buster.
Oh, rip. They don't have the weapon tank in this game, right? It's just the M tank.
Yeah, they have just the E and the M Tank.
Yeah. What was the game to introduce W? Was it Mega Man 7?
I think it was. Yeah, it wasn't 6, so I think it was 7, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I know 6 introduced the energy balancer, so...
Right. Alright, there we go.
Which
Pretty
is
clean
which
Dark
I
Man
don't
4
understand
fight.
why you have to buy the energy balancer every game. You should
I
have
know,
just kept it.
I know, you'd think he would just keep it, right? Between that's like video game logic right there. There's so many like sequels to games where you think the main character would just keep all their cool equipment. Or keep, like in sequels to RPGs, why are they suddenly level 1 again?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's Dr. Wily all along.
Oh my god, who would have guessed?
Oh my gosh. It's not like he tried to do the stunt last game either.
Yeah. The Mega Man 6 and the whole Mr. X thing was so absolutely ridiculous. Like, it was so hard.
Okay, Wiley, I know it's you. I see.
It's like so hard to take that seriously. I love it.
I know. They did this 3 games in a row. That's what gets me.
I know. Yeah, they really did, didn't they?
Like, to be fair, I missed the double fortresses.
Me too.
Wish the games were longer, but
yeah, I feel the same exact way. I kind of wish they would, like, 9 and 10. As much as I like 9 and 10, they were both too short in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like 9, I get what they were going for because they wanted to make it as close to Mega Man 2 as possible. Fine. But 10, I feel like because that was the game where Inti Creates was allowed to kind of stretch their creative wings, I kind of wish they had made like a Double Fortress type thing.
It makes you want to talk about 11, but we can't do that yet.
Oh man, I can't remember which side the spikes are on. I think they're on the right side. I think it's on the right side.
I think it's on the right side too?
Yep, I was right.
Nice.
I always have a hard time remembering that for whatever reason.
Yeah, that part will get you if you're not careful.
Yeah.
It's like a...
So...
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
I have an interesting bit of trivia about this stage. I can't verify it. I don't know for sure that it's true, but the urban legend about this stage, as I understand it, is that the video game composer Yoko Shimomura, who is my favorite video game, basically my favorite musician in the world, it is said that she ghost wrote this track for Mega Man 5, and only this track. Yoko Shimomura, for those of you who don't know, is the composer for series like Kingdom Hearts, Parasite Eve, Super Mario RPG, things like that. And so the legend goes that she ghost wrote a single track in Mega Man 5 without credit, and that track is this one right here.
No wonder it's our favorite.
I know. It's like this is like one of my favorite tracks across the entire series, and I didn't find out until later about the whole Shimomura angle. And so I was like, oh, that actually makes a certain degree of sense, but I don't know for sure that it's accurate or not. I've never been able to find.
She does a lot of good work, though.
Oh, she does. Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts, like Final Fantasy to an extent, and so many other soundtracks. So good.
Right, she did Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Final Fantasy 15, but I do love the soundtrack.
It had its problems. Really I liked it for what it was, but it definitely had some problems. But the soundtrack was phenomenal.
Exactly.
Alright, let's try not to get crushed here.
Ooh.
I know.
Yeah, actually, they brought this back straight from Dustman's stage for some reason.
Right, exactly.
It's like, wow, what a blast from the past.
I guess they thought it was an interesting gimmick or a challenging one at least.
Yeah. You know, you could use this part as a, as part of an argument to say, oh, they ran out of ideas. Look at what they're doing here.
Right. Yeah, it's true. I mean, again, it's like these games did not run out of ideas like people like to claim they did.
You got
again,
slide.
even 6 introduced... I know. But yeah, even 6 introduced the Power and Jet Mega Man suits, which were completely different from anything that had come before.
Exactly. Like, people say after 3 it got stale, but are you serious? Like, 4 introduced the freaking charge shot, the Mega Buster.
Exactly.
It was in 4.
Yeah. And I would say that 9 and 10 suffered for taking those things away.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's my main gripe of 9 and 10. It stuck to the Mega Man 2 formula too much.
Yeah, and it's not as though, I mean, look, the Mega Man, Proto Man basically has the Mega Man 4 charge shot, and it doesn't feel that powerful, so I feel like they could have given that to Mega Man without it feeling like it was going to be game-breaking,
Yeah, I just don't know if they really thought it was game-breaking, or it was just a matter of Mega Man 2 nostalgia.
Yeah. It might have just been Mega Man 2 nostalgia, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, to be honest.
Yeah. Oops.
This guy is kind of interesting to fight.
Yeah, I agree. He's an interesting boss.
Nothing like the literal moving room in Mega Man 4.
Oh, I know that one. I never was a big fan of that boss, I have to say.
It was just there.
I love how I've been popped onto the platforms a couple of times. This boss can be just a bit glitchy sometimes.
But yeah, like, you know, Mega Man 3 had a slide, but I think 4 through 6 made the most innovations in the series. The charge shot beat, the M-Tank in this game, then, of course, the power and jet adapters in Mega Man 6.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, Mega Man 5 just gets way less credit than it deserves.
Also, why can't we go to the dome? That must be where the party is.
Yeah, good point.
I want to check out the dome. They're probably playing Mega Man 11 without us.
I know, right? Seriously. Let's see, what do I need to refill? A few things. I guess I'll just refill I'll refill beat. Why not?
Yeah, I like to use beats for the final fight as well.
Yeah, I do too.
Pretty good.
That part can get you if you're not careful.
I wish we could have a game again where Beat is an attacking robot instead of just bailing you out of pits.
And I know. I feel like Beat is being really underused right now.
So is Eddie, to be fair.
Or so is Eddie, yeah, because they're both basically glorified items, and now they're just like, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
I
know.
Yeah, this is actually the Met level. Every enemy is a
right.
Met.
There's always a Met level.
I love it. This part's pretty tricky.
Yeah,
nice.
It is.
Props for that.
Thank you. Oh, you guys. Killing me. There we go.
And they have scuba gear. It's amazing.
I know, they're so cute. I love it.
I just love seeing what kind of Met design that Capcom will come up next.
I know, right? Because they always do so many different ones. Oh, what did I do that for?
Oh, okay.
Alright. There we go. That worked out. This is like one of the only... Is that the only underwater section in the game? Actually, I think it is.
Maybe.
Other than the... Yeah, because you have Wave Man stage, but you never actually go underwater. So I think that might actually be the only underwater segment in the whole game.
That's very interesting.
Refill beat again. There we go. Yeah, I wish you could weapon switch, quick switch. I do wish they'd added that in these ports, yeah.
It really kills the flow when you have to stop and go to the menu.
Yeah. I do hope someday, this is a complete change of subject, but I do hope someday that Capcom sees fit to produce a new sequel series in the Battle Network universe for Switch. Just because I feel like the technology now has caught up with what Battle Network was trying to be.
Absolutely.
Battle Network couldn't be fully online like like Capcom clearly wanted it to be back in the day, and it didn't, it couldn't quite match up with the technology that was, shown in the games. But now we have all this, pervasive wireless technology. I kind of feel like they could do it now.
Yeah, and the Switch as it is not that different from the GBA or the DS because it still has that local wireless gameplay from before, but now you have online as well, so it's perfect.
Yeah, I just feel like they can do now what they've been wanting to do for a while, with the Battle Network series.
Yeah. And I know just the concept for that too, because I know we touched on this in our discussion again, but basically a game following Land's Son patch and Mega Man Jr., as he's called in the Mega Man Star Force 2 diaries.
Oh god, I hate this boss.
Oh my god, yeah, this boss is not that good. Ooh.
I'm just gonna go ahead and use an E-Tank. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
I would do
I'm just gonna do it.
You're almost there anyways. You don't want to waste all that gyro attack either.
There we go. I'm sure your audience is gonna give me tons of crap for using an E-Tank there, but this boss, I can't even deal with it.
Yeah, wait, have you actually died so far?
I think I've died a couple of times.
Yeah, it's still not so bad.
Yeah, not too bad. I think I died like once or twice.
No, you're doing really good, actually.
Well, that's good. Well, thank you. Well, I still have a little ways to go, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, that boss. There are certain Mega Man bosses where I'll just like I'm not even trying to show off. I'm just gonna use an E-Tank and tank the damage because I'm just like I can't stand trying to fight that boss.
Yep, Mega Man definitely has those bosses.
Like the Block Devil from Mega Man 10. That's a really good example of one of those bosses.
Yeah.
I hate that boss with a passion.
I don't like that boss either. I don't like devil bosses in general.
Yeah. I will say that I did take the time to learn the pattern. And when you do take the time to learn the pattern, it actually feels really good because it's of course because it's a devil, it's the same pattern every time.
Right.
But it's so much harder with the Block Devil. But yeah, once you do take the time to learn it, it feels great.
Yeah, I don't like devil bosses because it's the same pattern every time. I mean, it would be really annoying if it wasn't the same pattern every time, but still, you only get like 1 or 2 shots in for the most part every cycle, and it's the same cycle again and again, so it just becomes tedium after a while.
Exactly. I love fighting Wave Man. It's just such a fun pattern.
Yeah. I love how he just makes the water come out of the ground.
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go.
It actually makes using Charge Kick against him, which is his weakness, it makes it kind of dangerous because of those water spouts.
Yeah, and I don't bother with a Charge Kick just because I feel like I take more damage trying to use it than I do just using the Mega Buster, you know?
Yeah.
And then poor Starman just gets completely neutered by the water wave here.
Absolutely bodied.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
The water wave, I feel like, is just kind of a weapon that never got its due. Like, it's weird that you can't use it in the air, but it's kind of a cool weapon otherwise.
It's kind of like an upgrade over the Bubble Lid.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Oops. Not quite dodge it that time. Tried to there. Didn't have the room to.
I find it interesting you're using his own weapon against him.
Oh yeah, what am I doing? I don't know. I'm not even paying attention. Like, what am I doing?
You're showing off. Like, now I have your power.
I just had a brain fart. No, I know. I had a brain fart. I don't know what I was thinking there. That was great.
I was just watching this and like, interesting.
I know. Yeah, I think I just had a total brain fart. I'm just like, I think I'll use the Crystal Eye here for whatever reason. I have no idea why. This is what I was supposed to use it against. Yeah, this is what I was trying to use it against.
Right, yeah. That's his weakness.
Right.
It's kind of like, this is basically like Gemini Laser from Mega Man 3, but a bit different.
Basically, yeah. There we go.
Nice.
Oh, good old Charge Man.
Oh god, here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Charge Man loves to troll.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh.
And I'll
Those
say
things come down randomly.
It's pretty annoying using his weapon, like his weakness against him, because the Power Stone takes so long to cool down,
exactly.
I guess.
Yeah. There's this, that element of randomness to Charge Man where he'll sometimes turn around while you're trying to jump over him, and it's so annoying.
And just randomly charge at you too.
Yeah. Alright, who's next? Looks like I'm going to be finishing with Stone Man, which is interesting. Because I began with him earlier.
Started with.
Let's see. Alright, Star Crash.
Yep.
I actually find it a little harder using the Star Crash.
Yeah, I was actually about to say that. Like, I think it's actually easier using the Buster.
Yeah, I think it is. Alright. Time for Stone Man.
You got Flex for victory.
Yeah. I love Mega Man's color scheme with the Napalm Bomb. I've always liked it.
I love it too. Oh boy.
There we go.
Nice.
And I think now what is the Wily Press, right?
Yeah, the Dr. Wily.
Yeah. Got the Wily Press.
Oh yeah, this is easy peas. Just gotta watch out for the spikes.
It's not too bad. Yeah, exactly. There we go. But yeah, they really need like a new Battle Network series, like starring Patch or just even if it's another 100 years in the future, like Star Force, where it takes place 100 years after Star Force. That's fine. But
Yeah.
just give me a new Battle Network-inspired series that fully takes advantage of the technology we have today, like online technology and such.
Yeah, like I know Battle Network 6 had its own good ending, but it would be easy enough to make a Star Force 4, which a lot of people have been asking for.
Yeah, I mean, it's too bad about Star Force as well, because that series, like, 1 and 2 weren't great, but the series did legitimately find its footing by 3, but by then it was just too late.
Yeah, pretty much. By that time, everybody had pretty much written off Star Force.
Yeah, because 3 was a legit great game, though.
Mm-hmm. It was, and the sad thing, too, is Star Force 3 never came out in Europe. It just didn't.
That's right, I forgot about that.
It just
Yeah,
didn't.
I forgot there were certain Mega Man games that just never came out in Europe. Like, I know 7 originally never came out in Europe either, right? Or 6, not 7, 6.
Oh, yeah, 6 didn't come out in Europe either.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's... I know, European Mega Man fans have always had it really rough, because I feel like Capcom Europe has never quite treated the series all that well.
Yeah, like right now with the whole Mega Man 11 physical situation.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
at
that's
least
too
you're
bad.
getting it for PS4 and Xbox, but if you're a Switch fan, GG.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Baze, you're right. Got one last enemy here. Nice.
Nice. We're almost there.
Yeah. I forgot. What's the weakness for this guy?
I just use, well, let's see. I want to...
I feel like it's the Crystal Eye.
I'm thinking that too.
Nope, it sure isn't. Maybe the... Nope, it doesn't matter. It's not the gyro attack. It doesn't matter if it is or not because I'm out of it. So, alright.
I mean...
Actually, you know what? I think it is a gyro attack now that I think about it.
Yeah, well, you do have the M-Tank if you need it.
That's true, I do.
It's pretty straightforward Wily boss, though.
Yeah, it is.
The Mega Man 9 Wily boss is really annoying because you have to play tennis with it, essentially.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is really annoying. I agree. Alright, I don't have a full beat, but I have enough to use for a little bit.
Yeah, there we go. Get him, boy.
Although he doesn't always use it. Beat doesn't always go for Wily. It's kind of annoying. There we go.
Yeah. Boy, does it do. I mean, he does an okay amount. And like, look at that. He's just like,
I do love
he's
it.
like, I'm gonna fight you.
Yeah.
Got you.
I love that. I know. It's so good.
He's a good
Beat
boy.
does not mess around. Yeah, he's a good boy.
Good boy strats. Imagine if it was Rush in his Rush Jet form attacking. He kind of does that in
I
the
know, right?
Power Fighter games. And there's arcade games.
He does, doesn't he, actually? Yeah, that's a good point.
There's a power up. It's always
Alright,
wholesome when the animal buddies help out.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Halfway there.
Good going, Beat. Yeah. There he... I do like how Beat telegraphs where he's gonna be.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah. There we go. I'll just go over here now.
I just find it interesting too that ever since Mega Man 4, when the Huawei capsule was first introduced, he's had one every game.
I know. Every single time. Every single time.
Most of the time, it's pretty much the same thing. He just randomly disappears and teleports to another location and fires at you.
Yeah.
Rinse and repeat.
Pretty much. That's just kind of what he does.
Yep. It's pretty annoying, to be honest, but...
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times he'll be in places where you can't reach him at all. Like there.
Right. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing you can do. Sometimes I'll use the gyro attack if I have it. But of course, I'm out right now. I could just use a Mega Tank, but I'm so close. I might as well just, finish him off with the one Buster Shot.
We
There we
don't
go.
need no M-Tanks. There we go.
There it is. And that is Mega Man 5.
That is Mega Man 5, everybody. And get back your Wily.
I had so much anxiety going into this recording because I was so scared that I was not going to be able, like to have the whole LP curse and just be dying left and right. And I was so worried that I was just going to be just fumbling my way through the game. But this was actually a pretty decent playthrough. I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, all things considered, this was a really, really good show.
And one of my deaths was only because I completely forgot that you can't put Rush on spikes in this game. I just completely forgot that you go right through him.
Yeah.
That one in Dark Man 2, I think it was, Dark Man 2. I do love, one of the things I love about 5 is how you do get a rare display of Mega Man's actual strength. Because the games don't actually show how strong Mega Man actually is. But he's actually got super strength. And I love that this game shows that he holds up that whole ceiling.
And you see Proto Man just creeping in the corner there.
That's what Proto Man does best.
Oh, man. Gotta love him.
Well, yeah, there's Mega Man 5.
There it is. We're just gonna look back on all the Robot Masters here.
Exactly.
So yeah,
I kind of still find myself... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I kind of still find myself hoping that they eventually finish out the ZX series, even though I know they're not going to. I still think about that plot twist at the end of ZX Advent.
We need ZX3.
I know there was a rumor going around, started by a fan for a while, of that ZX Extremis. It was supposed to be ZX3, and it was like a rumor started by a fan or something, but unfortunately was never real.
I'm pretty sure NT Creates wants to do it. It's just a matter of Capcom.
Yeah, exactly. Although I will say, speaking of NT Creates, one of the games we did a preview of at PAX was their upcoming game Dragon Marked for Death. Have you seen that or played it at all?
I've seen some video footage of it, yes.
It's awesome. Like, it feels great to play, and I mean, the pixel art and the way the characters control feels just like Mega Man Zero.
Oh,
like,
wow.
It's so similar.
I mean, of course, it's NT Creates. It's not very surprising.
and it's actually the same artist. The guy doing the production art for the game is the same artist that did Mega Man Zero.
That's right.
Yeah, so
I think
definitely check that out when you can.
If I remember correctly, they did bring back pretty much the Mega Man Zero all-star team for that game, so that's really cool.
Right. Yeah, and you can tell, like, the characters just feel exactly the way Zero felt in Mega Man Zero. Like, it's definitely pick it up when you can, or check it out when you can.
Oh, definitely do that.
I think it comes out in December, yeah.
December, yeah. It was supposed to come out in December last year, but
Oh, was it? Yeah, you know, it has been in development for quite a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, I remember it got delayed from last December, and then I read an article from like a while ago talking about this Dragon Marked for Death game on the DS or something, or the 3DS, and it just kept getting delayed and delayed. It's basically in development hell, from what I heard. So.
Right. Okay, well, I'm glad it's finally coming out, and it's good that it's coming out. I think it's like December 16th or something, which is good because it gives it, you know, a nice bit of space from Smash.
Right.
Because nothing should come out close to Smash, because it'll get completely demolished if it does.
Yeah, that's a bit of a thing.
Oh, I'm
it's
so
kind
excited
of weird,
for that, though.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that there hasn't been much going on in terms of Nintendo first parties, other than Smash and Pokemon, I guess.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
Yeah. Like, if it wasn't for Smash, this would be a pretty mediocre year for first party Nintendo games.
Yeah, it would, I guess. But I guess, you know, look at last year, though. Last year had Odyssey,
right,
Splatoon 2, Breath of the Wild. I mean, even Nintendo probably needs a little break in their production line.
Right, yeah. They absolutely knocked it out of the park last year, which is why I think...
Oh, they so did.
That they don't have as much this year, but maybe next year they'll kick things up a notch again.
Yeah, and even so, I mean, even, you know, for year 2 of the Switch, third parties have really been picking up the slack, and of course, I mean, Smash counts for like 4 Nintendo games.
Like Mega Man 11.
Like, Smash is like a huge, like Mega Man 11, exactly.
Yeah.
I do love how Beat was the one to present us the Capcom logo at the very end here.
Yeah, I love it. Like, man, he's probably my favorite animal buddy. Forget everyone else.
Yeah.
Beats is where it's at.
I think he might be mine too, actually. I think Beat might be my favorite overall of all the animal buddies, even more than Rush.
He's just so cool. I mean, you know, he's just a little birdie, but so simple, so elegant. And, you know, one of the Game Boy Mega Man games, we were talking about that earlier, but there's this one screen where it says, "You got beat."
Yeah, you got beat. I know, I love that. I think that's in Mega Man 4, right? That happens?
That probably is, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's World 4 where that happens, but, well, this is a nice, tidy playthrough. About a minute and, an hour and 10 minutes or so?
Yeah, pretty much.
Looks like that, yeah.
Alright, well, that's been Mega Man 5, everybody. Thank you, Ash, for joining us for this collab series.
Thank you for having me. I had a great time, and I'm looking forward to joining you for another discussion in the future when we can all get everyone's schedules together.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do that soon as Mega Man 11 comes out. And Ash, you want to tell them where the viewers can find you at?
Sure, so I'm part of the GameXplain team, and you can find us at youtube.com/GameXplain, but personally, you can find me on Twitter. It's just my name, that's Ash Paulsen, ASHPAULSEN. You can follow me on Twitter for lots of discussion about video games and video game music and lots of fun stuff like that. You can also find me on Instagram at the same name, Ash Paulsen. And if you are the owner of any video game art books out there, if they're made by Udon, then chances are I was the editor on them, so you can find my name in the back. But yeah, right now I'm mostly with GameXplain, so just check us out and follow me on Twitter if you'd like to.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, and thank you everyone else for watching. Tomorrow we'll be playing Mega Man 6 with Mega Quint, actually. So until next time, rock on.